This is Arecibo Observatory Memorial Map. It is by XaresHolzWelten, 65.24 megabytes to download. The description is a little bit long, but I'm going to read it because some of the facts in the first paragraph are pretty cool. So it says, what the hell is Arecibo? And it says, Arecibo is a city on the coast of Puerto Rico in South America. Apologies, by the way, if I'm saying Arecibo wrong. But this is not about the city of Arecibo, but about the Arecibo Observatory, which is a bit inland. Until 2016, the world's largest radio telescope was located here. With this, the Arecibo message was not only transmitted into space as part of the SETI project, but it also served as a backdrop for numerous film and television productions. In 2020, however, the suspension cable tore, causing the instrument platform to fall onto the parabolic mirror and damaging it beyond repair. To pay homage to this wonderful scientific instrument, I decided to use it as the subject for my next forest map. So on the map we've got 8 big forest areas. It says very demanding in brackets. Sawmill with 10 times the production speed and 500,000 litre wood storage capacity. 9 areas that can be used to build productions or as fields. A startup operation. Sawmill, vehicle dealer, livestock dealer, gas station, point of sale for standard products. Double income when selling at the multi-sale station. A 500-metre parabolic mirror inviting to NASCAR-like races, a walk-in instrument platform, a visitor centre that offers a wonderful view of the radio telescope, one exhibition in the visitor centre dealing with the origin and history of the radio telescope, numerous gravel and mud roads on which to hold rallies, AI loops on gravel roads to support the AI, many collectibles, no field management by AI, therefore no orders available. In order to increase the fun of the game, a completely realistic replica was dispensed with. I wish all users a lot of fun exploring this map. So, let's go and check it out. And here we are. This is your starting point in all 3 modes, and this is the map, guys. So, very obviously forestry orientated, with a few of these areas, like it says, which you can turn into fields or put placeable down. So we'll check out a couple of them when we go round, but there's not a great deal to see. Everything's kind of clustered up over here, which is where we start off with. We do have these exclamation marks, which you can click on. So that says pond there. This is the parabol race, and then we've got the visitor centre up there. That is it for sort of places of interest, so to speak. We do have a key over here as well, which kind of tells you what the areas are. Some of them are a little bit hard to make out, but you can just about do it. So this section here, I would say, is spruce 2. So you kind of sort of tallies up to what sort of trees are growing in there. Various different types of trees at different growth stages as well. Whether the smaller ones do actually get bigger, I'm not sure. I haven't obviously skipped forward enough for that. But anyway, we're in new farmer mode, guys, and this is what we start off with. So we've got 2 plots really. So we've got 17, which is obviously your forestry area. Like I say, all different types already mixed in there. That has got a value of 608,000 just over. And then we get this blank area, which is number 4, and that is worth just over 87 grand. So pretty decent size areas to get you going, if I'm honest. The forestry areas aren't too bad, to be honest with you, considering what you're getting. I think this is the most no, it's not. This is the most expensive, 828 grand just over, and I think the cheapest was down here, 485. But you can buy the whole of the map, and like I say, they're not too bad in price. As for these areas, this is the biggest and most expensive, 363 grand, and number 3 is the cheapest, 32 grand, like so. But obviously you can buy them all, they're not too bad at all. We can also buy this plot number 2, which is where we are in all that area, for 97,343. Now, the observatory in the middle itself does have a lot of trees around it. You can buy that, but it's quite expensive. Nearly 3.8 million, but you can buy it. So there we go. That is that part of the map. There is 100 collectibles. They are the toys from Elm Creek. Obviously no production yet, no contracts obviously because there's no fields. We don't start off with any animal pens like so. There's no custom crops, but as you can see, multi-sell, you can sell quite a lot of things, pretty much everything, but not everything, if that makes sense. So there's a few things like sugar beet cut, I think, silage, grass, you can't sell, straw as well, so you will have to put a few things down. Stones, I think, is another one. There's no custom crops or anything like that. Crop calendar is the same, and that is that section, guys. So that is the map. Now, in terms of slot count and machinery, you start off with exactly the same machinery in all three modes, and the slot count is the same, and that is going to be 634. The only difference being, if you come on here and Farm Manager or start from scratch, you don't start off with any land. But to be fair, if you come on here in Farm Manager with 1.5 million in your back pocket, you can buy every single plot is affordable. Obviously you're not going to be able to buy every single plot, but you know what I mean. You can afford to buy any one, so they're not out of your price range at all, and these areas aren't too bad as well. So not too shabby at all. Right, let's have a look at our equipment. Like I say, you get this in all three modes. Not too bad starting equipment as well. We got a large tractor, and that's the JCB Fast Track A330. Got MAN truck. In forestry machines, we've got the Jens wood chipper, which obviously is transport one. We've got a Rotner tree harvester and a Rotner log carrier. Lizard pickup, the 2017 model. Crampe trailer. We've got the Flegel timber runner for your logs, and then we've got a dolly as well, so you can use your fast track as well for moving these two trailers around, which is pretty nice, pretty nifty. If you don't want to start off with any of that equipment, you can sell it all off. You will get about 1.6 million back for selling all that off, and you can get the slot count down to 522. Now, in terms of selling off anything else, you can't from this area. All you can sell off is a farmhouse, which is here. If I click on that, we are over here. As you can see, we don't even own this plot of land, but we can sell that off. That will reduce the slot count down to 515. So you can get it down a little bit more, and then you can set up home elsewhere if you wish to. There's no mods at all. It's all pretty basic. I will show you the painting textures though. As you can imagine, that is pretty standard though. We've got animal mud, asphalt, dirt, forest ground, grass and gravel. That is it. So pretty easy for me in that sense. And like I say, no mods at all. Right, let's get whizzing round. But walk around this area. I think that's pretty easy. So we've got the farmhouse there, sleep triggers up on the steps outside the door. This is our fuel station. You don't need to fill this up, you can just always buy fuel from here, but obviously it will cost you every time you fill up. There is a collectible there, I'll just show you one. So they're worth £1 each, and like I say, they are the toys from Elm Creek. And then we've got our animal dealer just here. Dialogue boxes there, obviously we don't have any animals. Got some nice floodlights, so you're going to be able to see what you're doing. Up the back here, we've got our wood chip out point for the sawmill, which is literally just here behind us. So you would sell your wood here. Your planks will appear there, and we can buy this. This is 200 grand though, the sawmill, so a little bit pricey, but you are going to make your money back quite quick. And then this is our shop. We've got our vehicle workshop there for your customization, repair, etc. And then your shop menu just there. It's also your reset point just around here where these vehicles are. And then this is the multi-cell sell point. So you've got 2 points of sale. You've got one here for your grain types, and then next door is going to be for your pallets and produce, things like that. And there's our equipment. So that is it, guys. That is that area. What we're going to do is jump in the pickup. I haven't tested that, whether you can get water from there. I suspect you probably could. It seems to be the only point where you can get water on the map. And there's part of the observatory there, which we are heading to now. So as you can see, either side of this track we've got different tree types, which is pretty good. And then we come into this area, and this is, if we look at the sign, Arecibo Observatory, Puerto Rico, instrumental platform and the parabol race. So we can go down through this way. It is quite steep. As you can see, you can go underneath like so. If I quickly jump out, so you can drive in underneath if you want to, like so, and you can come out the other side, whatever you want to do. Oh, let's jump back in the pickup. And I guess this is what they're on about, the NASCAR racing. So you can just race round there if you want to. Could be a bit of fun. But we're not going to go all the way around. We're going to come into the middle, and then do have a hole just in here, which you can fall down, which I did earlier, and had to reset the pickup because it flipped on its roof. So we will head back up to here. We'll go that way. Very steep, look. I think you're going to struggle if you're sort of trying to bring a trailer up there or something like that. That would be madness to do that. Anyway, this bit is the point where you can go all the way up to the top, if you wish to. Now, as soon as I saw this on my phone, I was checking the mods earlier, I thought, that looks very familiar. It reminded me the scene from GoldenEye at the end when he has that fight with Sean Bean's character, 006 I think it is. And it is. This is where they filmed that scene, on this actual observatory. So like it says in the description, it's been used in films and televisions. It's definitely been used for GoldenEye, which is probably one of my most favourite Bond films, if I'm honest. And the game was absolutely awesome as well. But there you go, there's more collectibles up here. You can fall off this, so obviously be careful. But we all know we don't die in FS, don't we? Fantastic view though of the areas. And you can just about see there is some of the areas there that are vacant for you to do whatever you wish to. Let's get back to the pickup. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's the place where they filmed GoldenEye. It's just one of those things where it sort of instantly hit me. I thought, that looks very familiar, that reminds me, and then it popped. Oh, GoldenEye, that's what it looks like. So I had to Google it, and sure enough, it is there. Right, we'll stop here. We've got a little bit of an area here. It comes a dead end here, but maybe you might be able to plonk something down a little bit back here. It's a little bit flatter. But if we drive up here, we've got the visitor centre now, as you can see. Again, very steep up here, but there isn't anything up here for you to sort of like be bringing crops or anything like that. As you can see, we've got the centre just there. We'll have a wander in. It's pretty cool. I know it's nothing to do with farming, but it's quite different. It's quite fun. Some cool pictures, and what I like is you can go right up to them and they don't like fade out. The writing you can go right up to and still read it. This bit here, you can play the message. It tells you about the message there, which is actually sent. It's all a real thing. It does say a bit about in the description, but you can read all this. and that is the radio message. All the solar system, we've got planets hanging from the ceiling, we've got rockets, more info. Again, a lovely view. The Milky Way. This is a model of the observatory, and it tells you all about the design of it there, look, and the collapse of it. Very cool. Very, very cool indeed. There it is. Like so. I don't know what that is there, but it comes all round. You've got a cool picture up here. Look at that. Amazing. Imagine that. And then we've got a nice view of it out there. Awesome. Right, let's get back into the pickup. I think we'll just jump to it again. There it is. I'm just going to head on out to the areas we own in new farmer mode, and that will be it. Just so you can see the sort of flat open area without just seeing it on the map or from the top of an observatory. This way, isn't it? So yeah, lots of trees, as you can see. I should imagine it will be very challenging doing some of these trees because it's all up and down. Look. So this is number 3. This isn't the one that we own, but you can already see how flat and open it is. That forestry area behind us, that is part of the area that we do start off with in new farmer mode. So loads of trees in there, going to make a ton of money. But if we go over this hill, we then go into number 4, which is the one we own in new farmer mode, and look at this. Huge open flat area. So there you go. That is it. We came out of here, we went along all the way into the observatory, back out, round there, up into the visitor centre, through there. That was that first number 3, round into there, and we are here. And like I say, that was the area that we start off with, so quite a lot. But that is the map, guys. My notes fell on the floor, I don't know if you heard that. Just checking to remind me who it was by, but that is Arecibo Observatory Memorial Map by XaresHolzWelten. Hope you have all enjoyed the map tour. If you have, please give us a like. Please let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below. I like to read your comments, and I will always try and respond to everyone. If you're new to the channel and you liked what you saw in this video, please hit the subscribe button. That would be fantastic. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.